Hey everybody, it's Liz. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I missed last week. It's been a little bit crazy over here, but today I want to talk about something that I'm trying really hard to rewire, an old pathway that isn't serving me and hasn't been serving me. And so what's been happening is that I've been having lots of back pain, which I've had on and off since middle school. And it often comes with times of stress. And I've also learned that you often hold financial stress in your lower back, which is what's happening. And so that's been creeping back in more regularly. And I've been kind of getting it out of crisis mode, but not being in a good space at all still. And it's been going back and forth. And so a couple nights ago, it totally freaked out. I mean, really freaked out. And I felt a piece literally shift out of place. And what I think it might be a disc. I don't really know. And so it went from like, I can manage it. I can still function and manage it even though I'm in pain all the time, to like, I'm incapable of standing up. I can't, it's a really big deal. So that happened. And I've realized that it might be happening to really highlight this old belief system that I developed growing up. When, again, if you've listened to my story, you know that when my senior year of college, I advocated and learned that I had a bunch of learning differences and disabilities. And then just when I had my son about 5 years ago, I figured out that I have ADHD and attention stuff happening. And so growing up without knowing that those things were a thing, I developed these beliefs that I was just in a victim mindset a lot, where, I needed help with all my homework. I needed help to figure out these certain things in my life of how to function. And it was always coming from a place of like desperation and just wanting someone to rescue me. And it was a really intense place to be, for forever, of just feeling like, I have to have help with this, and it coming from a place because I was lacking and I couldn't do it on my own, and there was something wrong with me and I needed help. And so the getting help piece has been a tricky thing. And so with my back, it was interesting to watch it, where I just went into this space again of kind of like not wanting to be rescued. So I was just digging my heels in, trying to fix it on my own. And it actually started feeling better, and I started doing some stretches and stuff the night that it went like way out and way crazy. And so when it went really crazy, I just felt totally defeated and just helpless, and that's a hard space to be in general. But it also like made me realize that that belief system still is well intact. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do about it, right? And I went to the doctor, went to my primary doctor, which I haven't been to for back stuff and for years. I've been trying to do different methods, but I was like, I need something to take the edge off and just have the muscles actually relax. So I went and got some medicine to help things relax. And then I'm going to start physical therapy to learn, actual baby steps to get better. And my challenge to myself right now is switching the mindset from victim of like, I need this professional to help me because I'm broken and I can't do it on my own and blah, blah, blah. This really disempowered place to being a creator around it and saying, I'm choosing to get a resource from an expert who can help me figure this out, and that's such a different thing, and I had these like 1,000 little micro moments of rearranging that, of like, nope, this is a choice. And why not get help from someone who knows more about what's happening than I do? And that's going to help me really become pain-free and move forward, and really keep going in this direction and developing this new chapter in my life where, pain isn't part of it. And I don't have that cycle of feeling helpless and like a victim and just that someone has to rescue me. Where if I'm uncomfortable and I'm in pain, I will advocate and get help if I need it, and find a resource that can help me get to a higher ground, from an empowered place and not this victim, like this cycles will never end. I will always be in pain. I'll never be able to not store emotions in my body when I get stressed out. screw that, people. Screw that. So I don't know. I'm actually kind of excited to be at a rock bottom moment. I thankfully have a really awesome support network here and a friend who can pick up my boys so I can take my muscle relaxers during the day, and all the logistics of it. And even though I can't stand up for more than a minute right now, like maybe it's time to sit, and then whatever, get some resources. So I don't know if there's something like that in your life where it's a cycle or a pattern and it makes you feel totally helpless and like a victim. There's something to think about of switching it to no, this doesn't have to last forever. This isn't going to be a forever cycle in my life. Like, and that's going to come from me being in an empowered place of finding help that feels right to me and the right people that can use their expertise to help me with this, where I love helping people with my expertise to, better their lives in a different way. And so, man, old patterns are a doozy, my friends. It's no joke, and it's really hard and scary and blah blah blah. And it's empowering to be like, there are ways to switch it around and start new chapters in your life, and figure it out, and why not get help from experts, right? Why not? That's what they're there, and they would love nothing more than to help you in this piece that they love and want to give and want to share. And so, I don't know. Don't be afraid to find the experts from a place of excitement and empowerment. And if you're in a pattern and you feel like you're rock bottom and things are just really, really hard right now, I send you so much love, and I send you real presence with that, because it's a hard thing to sit with sometimes, and also realize that there is control, and not control in the micromanaging way, but we all are creating our own version of this thing called life. And I don't know, change can happen. So that's all. I hope you're doing well, and if this is useful, let me know. If it's not useful, let me know that too, and I'll do something else. But yes, thinking of you, sending you much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.